Hi friends, MD Vegan. Yeah, very simple today, very short one, just bananas, macadamia nuts and ginger. Here I have a lot of bananas here. I really wanted to have a banana milk. Today it's a banana milk. 4, 5, 6 bananas, I don't know. They were all very ripe, so I gotta use them soon, and it's a perfect moment when they are that ripe to make these wonderful smoothies. Just bananas, a little bit, of nuts or seeds, and they're all different. I have macadamia nuts here. That's 3/4 of a cup, I would say, and they are very special. Whereas you cannot eat too much fruit. Literally, scientifically proven. It's never a bad idea to eat fruit. It's really true. With nuts, it's different, and people don't know that. They think, oh, there's too much fruit sugar, and so it's all debunked already. There's not a single study that points out how fruit could be detrimental to your health. No, just fresh fruit is perfect, always. And with nuts, there is a similar misconception. They say, oh, nuts are high in fat. We all know that. That's true, and especially macadamia, they are very high in fat, one of the fattest. I get brazil nuts are a little bit fatter, so I don't know, but high in fat anyway. And so they make us fat. Wrong. And there's another misconception. You can eat as many nuts as you want, and you will not gain weight. Assume the nuts are always, they have to be fresh. I mean, they have to be not processed. These are just cracked open macadamia nuts. No oils, no frying. No heating, that's just this kind of nuts. You can't get weight loss. You would rather lose weight. So that's crazy, because in the nuts there is something that makes the body a substance, a chemical substance that makes the body produce heat. It burns more calories. So no fat on the belly or hips or wherever you get it. And so this alone, this mixture, I made it in another recipe recently. It was so amazing. Just a handful of macadamias, and I had some bananas. I blended it with some water. Put some water in there. Not too much. That's a cup. I begin with a cup. I can always add later. And it was such a wonderful, creamy, almost foamy texture of just this. I was so happy, and the color was plain white, almost white. The kind of white, a little bit yellowish, but very, very gentle. So it was beautiful, and I enjoyed greatly. I had another spice in there for the recipe. Today I take ginger, and ginger, of course, I was wondering what could I put in that smoothie, because I wanted to have that definitely. I want to have this wonderful, nutritious banana milk. And I was thought, making me take 3 recipe. That is always an inspiration to me. Find another, so I find one more ingredient that would make a complete 3. Because with 3, a new complexity begins. With 2 ingredients, you always know what is what. You always can discriminate in your flavor, in your mind, because when you taste it. Because 2 ingredients, there are only 2 possible combinations. There's a math problem. 1 times 2 is faculty 2 is 2. 2 options, 2 possibilities how to combine them. With 3 you have 6. 1 times 2 times 3. Faculty 3 is 6. So 6 options how to combine the ingredients, how to find out which flavor comes from which ingredient. So this 6 is a very high complexity for the mind. It's very hard to figure 6 things at the same time. So that's why a new complex flavor comes up. So I will try to find a minimum of 3rd ingredient, and that was ginger today, because I know for other recipes before that special macadamia, which has a certain savory note to it, is opposed to cashews, more a sweet note. Macadamias are more firm and more savory in a way. They pair nicely with ginger, and ginger, I mean, that has a huge amount of health benefits. You can write books, you can read books about that. Ginger is very interesting, one of the healthiest spices we have, and it is in many recipes. In India they have ginger, and even if you have just ground ginger, dried and ground ginger from the shop, even that has amazing qualities, and it has even the ground ginger has even qualities that do not occur with fresh ginger. I have heard that for the first time yesterday in an interview with Dr. Greger, and it was very surprising. He was also surprised. Ground ginger, if you put a teaspoon of ground ginger in your smoothie or whatever, on a ginger tea every day, you lose weight. The ginger leads to weight loss. And there are some ingredients that do that, and the fresh ginger does not do that. Interesting, right? That doesn't mean to me that fresh ginger is not as good as dry ginger and the ground ginger. No way, no. I mean, you don't know what kind of, there are thousands of phytonutrients in the fresh ginger. They all work together, very complex. But it's interesting to understand that putting ground ginger powder into the smoothie, in this smoothie, would end up in health loss. Weight loss, not health loss, sorry. So now I will blend this. Blender dance, let's see. So beautiful, and even if there is some macadamia nuts not fully mixed or blended up, it doesn't matter. I have them in the smoothie. I had it last time too. It tasted nice. Macadamia nuts are a perfect nut. Yeah, they're so easy to blend. They have no brown peel. You don't need to soak them for anything. And here, in the most beautiful smoothie, I will taste it. Let's see what it tastes like with the ginger. Wow, that's a perfect banana milk. I would say the smoothie, banana milk smoothie. And it can be the base of many other smoothies if you especially want to put greens. You see this color and this texture. You see, isn't that beautiful? And you put anything in here. You can take the ginger out and you can put other spices or ingredients, lemon or so, in the banana milk smoothie or other nuts. And then you put other ingredients in there, because this is a base, a perfect base for greens, for example, a kale or a spinach or other greens you would like to have in a smoothie, because greens are so healthy. We always need greens every day. And these banana milk smoothies I found are very easy as a base. They are per se, as is, they are delicious if you have this combination, for example. Wonderful and healthy and filling. And they're tasty. And you can take it as a base. As a base for these other smoothies with greens or others. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. I like it easy. I like it quick. I like it vegan. Okay. I hope to see you soon. And if you want to see more, you can also subscribe and be vegan on YouTube. Don't forget to like my video. Important. We need likes. The YouTubers. And also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.